touchdowns. And again, I think throughout practice, we've just had this mindset of like, hey, let's just do things the right way and find ways to win football games. That's what we're doing right now.
Marcus?
Damn.
You heard that, huh?
Are the Bills?
You heard that, Swag?
Damn.
I'm not just gonna jump past it. All right. Like it's
We
week
ain't
3.
jumping
I don't
past
give a
that,
damn
Molly.
if we think
We ain't jumping past that,
the
Molly.
Bills can win the AFC. We know the shot that was just taken by Josh Allen. Here's what I want to say. And I'm gonna give it to the OGs. Hey, let's not forget, just because he talking about Stephon Diggs, it's a reference. If he ain't talking about him, it sure is close, and he know what everybody gonna assume. I just want everybody to remember before they jump on the bandwagon and be like, yeah, Josh, you right. They went to an AFC championship while him and Stephon Diggs was tearing the league up. They were consistent Super Bowl contenders while him and Stephon Diggs was tearing the league up. So let's not just be so quick to say that Stephon Diggs was a huge issue. Stephon Diggs was a large part of the reason that they thought they was going to win a Super Bowl and be Super Bowl contenders. That's all I want to say. Y'all go ahead and take it, OGs, because everybody likes to get hyped. Stephon Diggs did a lot of work there.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
All right.
No.
All right.
No. I'm stopping you. But I'm stopping you for a reason, Swagoo. I'm stopping you because I hear you loud and clear, baby.
Man.
We hear. We simpatico, and we ain't running from this one, right? Because you see, if Stephon Diggs, I know you hear this, Stephon Diggs, you know who you are. You heard what that man said. Now, somehow, some way, you got to respond. And by the way, it can't be with just 164 receiving yards in 3 games. You got to respond on the field because it ain't just about reminding the world like Swagoo did what y'all did when y'all were together, you and Josh Allen. Josh Allen is basically saying, yo, look at who I am now. Let me throw this out to you, Shay. Passer rating leads the NFL. QBR leads the NFL. Total touchdowns leads the NFL. 0 interceptions and 75% completions ranks second only to Jaden Daniels. That's Josh Allen right now. Last night he completes footballs to 10 different receivers, including Kincaid, Coleman, Shakur, Johnson. What he's saying is, y'all thought we were going to be worse because we lost an all-world receiver. I'm going to tell you how I interpreted it. Life is better because y'all have no idea the damn headache I was dealing with. That's what he was saying. Now, we can floss over it anyway. That's what he was saying. So Stephon is going to have to respond with his play on the field, but also defending himself. Because as I remember Shannon last year, Swagger, you may not remember this. Last year, Shannon, remember when they tried to call me out when I said, yo, the brother went out of Buffalo. Remember when I took heat for that? I said, I'm telling y'all what I know. Don't ask me how. I'm telling you, the brother went out of Buffalo. He gets out, and he's just trying to play PC because you know what? He didn't want to bring that extra heat to himself. I told y'all what was going down. You see it for yourself. Floor is yours, Shay.
Stephen A., what you felt, Stephen A., it wasn't the message. It was who's delivering the message. Had Adam Schefter said that, they wouldn't have had a problem with it. They got a problem with you. But back to our normally scheduled programming, Josh Allen didn't have to say that. He wanted it to be known. If Swagoo, before you got married, you said, well, yeah, this and this. Before you got married, you've had girlfriends. And y'all used to go to the movies together, y'all hold hand, go to dinner, and then after a while, that didn't work anymore. It was a situation where you guys both of you were sick. She was sick of you and you were sick of her. And that's what happened with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. They grew sick. He was sick of Josh Allen. Josh Allen was sick of Stephon Diggs. That's what happens. But the problem is, Swagger, but here's the thing. If you go back and look at Patrick Mahomes, he had a Tyreek Hill. He was able to grow through that relationship, and now you remove Tyreek Hill, and he still wins back-to-back Super Bowls. Yes, Stephon Diggs did an unbelievable job growing and helping Josh Allen mature. But now he a full-grown NFL quarterback now. Yep. He knows what he needs to do. And as long is he doesn't try to be Superman. He didn't try to be Superman. It's okay, Josh, to sometimes just be Clark Kent. Just go to work with your glasses and your suit on, and you don't have to put that costume on. The problem that he gets into is that he puts the ball in harm's way far too much. When he takes care of the football, Buffalo is tough to beat. Now, they don't have the defense like they once had, but offensively, as long as you got him, 6'5", 250 pounds, he can run it, he can throw it through a hurricane. They're going to be just fine as long as he takes care of the football. But he didn't have to he didn't have to start it with that, saying, oh, we got guys that don't care about stats. Oh, he was making abundantly clear. We've had a guy in the past that he was more concerned about his stats than Dubs.
He knew what he was doing.
That was a problem.
He knew what he was doing, and he knew we was going to jump on it like some starving dogs. But here's the other thing. Here's the other thing, too. I like what you said about Josh Allen, to me, is playing calm, right? And he's never had that opportunity to play that way, to get into the football. He's never been in a situation, and I got to give Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, a lot of credit, because this actually started last year, like the last 6 games of the season. There have been games where Josh Allen has only thrown 13 passes. There's been games where he's thrown 19 and they won these games. He's in a better situation philosophically now, football-wise, than he's probably ever been. Daboll helped him mature. Him and Stephon Diggs' connection made him mature, but now I think he's playing quarterback at a high level. And it was okay to say that Josh Allen was a really good quarterback.
Yeah.
It wasn't okay to not bring up the fact that he turned the ball over more than anybody else. Now he's cut down on that, and it puts this team in a better situation.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm glad you gave Brady props as the offensive coordinator. Babich as the defensive coordinator has done a hell of a job as well. They had a lot of, you got a lot of personnel changes up there. We're looking at Sean McDermott. We walk into the season, we're thinking the Buffalo Bills, this man could be on the hot seat. He's showing something right now. And the reason why we got to focus, Molly, on Stephon Diggs to some degree, we just saw Houston get their butts whipped by Minnesota, okay? Now, I believe in what they're doing in Houston. I think they got a bomb squad. Make no mistake about it. Them brothers can ball. They're going to have to show up, especially Stephon Diggs, because in light of what Josh Allen has said and the way the Buffalo Bills have looked, not just in terms of their play, but their energy, their cohesiveness, their togetherness, if they're successful and Houston isn't, Stephon Diggs is going to get blamed. We all know this.
Absolutely. Stephen A., to that point, the Bills' next 3, it's a tough stretch, but it's Ravens, it's Texans with Stephon Diggs, so they'll be playing each other, and then it's the Jets.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, before we go to break, S.A., you called for that picture. Producers got it for you.
There he is.
That's right. There he is. There he is. There he is. I mean, when you want to talk, you want to talk. Listen. We ain't lying. I mean, when we talk, we clearly want attention, right? We on camera, right? Swagoo, you don't talk in the dark. Shay say you damn sure don't talk in the dark, okay? All right? I mean, and I ain't going to do it either. You talking, you wanted the attention. We giving it to you. You wanted the attention, and then you showed up there on Monday Night Football and got your ass whipped. You got to make up for that, Cam Taylor. You got to make up for that now. All right? Ain't nobody saying you can't play. Ain't nobody saying you can't ball. But you got to make up for that.
He can play.
Yeah.
Got to make up for that.
Play.
All right. Someone else who likes the attention
he
is your
can
boy,
ball.
Jerry Jones.
He can ball.
Eye-opening comments from Jerry this morning. You don't want to miss our reaction.
Oh, Lord.
When we come back, Swagoo, we're talking about your squad, your boys, America's team. There's some unexpected names at the top of the NFL standings, but which of these surprising teams has staying power?
Giants offense ready to see the football for the second time. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. First and 10. Jones. He has Hyatt complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Here's third down and a few inches. Jones gonna hang on to it here. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Allen comes down with the big first down catch, and while he might be wearing a different uniform this year, it's clear for this Bears offense, they need him to be the same reliable weapon that he's always been. Be that safety blanket for the young rookie Caleb Williams, and so far he's done just that.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Brian Burns with the sack, and that's exactly the type of play the Giants envisioned when they traded for him from Carolina back in March. Only 8 sacks a season ago, and the question was that production indicative of him as a player or more of his surroundings? But either way, he's picked up right where he left off, and he's one of the best pass rushers in the entire league.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run with Swift. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
There's just no excuse for this one, Mike. At this level, from that distance, that's a kick you just have to have. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On the handoff, Singletary. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing now is Jones. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll try the right side with Swift. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Here's Williams. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes 1 guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire